Hey guys, welcome to the Indie Minute. Today I'm taking a look at White Knight, an adventure game with strong survival horror elements by Awesome Studio, and I'm gonna try and sum it up in about a minute. White Knight begins with the player character injured in a road accident and seeking shelter in a nearby mansion. Once inside, the player must explore the mansion armed only with a pack of matches, where the highly stylized, high-contrast visuals become a huge part of the game. The mansion is dark, and the use of light is integral to the solving of puzzles. You really have to take notice of your surroundings and pay attention to how the light interacts with or can be manipulated to interact with the environment. The darkness can be dangerous, and light sources are often fragile, so you really learn to take your time and plan your movements. The game is very heavily stylized, but it really doesn't overpower the game. I'm actually not the biggest classic noir fan, but I was still able to appreciate all the other elements of the game. At its core, I still feel it's really more of a classic ghost story with flourishes of tragedy and some very modern horror elements. The game is viewed from a variety of camera angles that we're much more used to seeing in film than video games. Things like Dutch angles and aerial shots. And these really lend a lot not only to the game's film noir style, but also just the general mood of the game itself. They're not just part of the visual motif, they really do add to the tension and suspense of the gameplay. It's a great example of a meaningful inclusion of cinematic elements in a game, and it's actually something that we saw a lot of in early survival horror games like Resident Evil and Alone in the Dark. It seems to have since fallen by the wayside. What really makes White Knight stand out is how seamlessly all different elements of the game blend together. The story informs the art direction, which informs the gameplay, which informs the design, which in turn informs the story. It's a perfect house of cards where removing any one aspect could cause the whole thing to come tumbling down, but together really does make for something special. This is the first game by Awesome Studios and really attests not only to the experience, but also the ingenuity and passion of the team. They are definitely one to watch for the future. If you felt disappointed by recent survival horror games, or are just looking for some classic adventure game puzzle solving with a twist, then White Knight is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe and let me know some more indie games you'd like to hear summed up in about a minute. See you next time.